dealing with singleness, dealing with heartbreak after heartbreak after heartbreak, and just dealing with men that just take advantage of you and they just don't appreciate you. In this video, I'm going to give you the best advice to avoid those type of men and actually find a good man. Hello everyone, and most importantly, the beautiful ladies out there. And this video, as you can see, it is how to attract a good man. And ladies, it is time to talk. If you are new to my channel, my name is Roxy. I do make videos to give biblical advice. I also like to share my perspective in Christianity, and I also like to give life advice. So let's get started. So this is part 1 for this series. I will have a part 2. So I know you guys are gonna love this advice, but before I get started, I don't wanna forget my men because I know I have a lot of men watching this. I know I do. So with that said, men, you guys have not got away. This advice also applies to you. So of course the male version, but you guys know what I mean. So let's jump into it. In part 1, we're going to be making a self-reflection, ladies. And I know we are already perfect compared to the men, but there is still room for improvement in our personality. And what I mean personality is the negative emotions and reactions that people see. And you're probably thinking, what does that have to do with attracting good men? Well, ladies, when we are negative, when we gossip, when we're always bipolar and just going crazy out of nowhere and just being very unpleasing and unwelcoming, good men don't want to be around women like that. You actually scare them off with that type of attitude and personality. So that's something that we need to recognize and improve, ladies, because I know that we have our days. I know that sometimes we're just annoyed and bothered, and that's okay. But when it's consistent and you're always negative, you're always complaining, you're never satisfied, you're just ungrateful, they buy you something and it's not what you wanted and you go off, like those things really can scare a man away. He doesn't want to be around that. And that's something that we need to recognize. As well, besides what we say, it's also the face expression we give. I've seen ladies where they seem like they're happy based on what they're saying, but their face is just totally just off, you know? And I understand some people say, well, you know, that's just my face. But at least crack a smile, like smile. You know, men want to be around that. They want to be around a woman that can smile and give that positive energy and be loving and respectful to everyone equally. Like that's what a good man wants to be around. Not a woman that is just sassy, thinks she's too good for everyone, always negative, always complaining, nothing ever goes right, and oh my goodness, I'm so dramatic. Like, good men don't want to be around that. And trust me, I am not perfect. There is still areas in my life that I'm still working on. My husband will even tell you. So like, let's be humble, ladies, and let's work on this. Alrighty, ladies, so advice number 2, and that is what comes out of your mouth. Are you someone who talks ladylike, or are you someone who trash talks all the time? In trash talking, I'm speaking of like cursing, you using foul language, you're just gossiping and saying very ugly and disturbing things. And that, ladies, is very unappealing for good men. Good men are not attracted to that. They find that very dirty. They find that very trashy. They find that as in they don't want to wife that girl up. They see her and they're just like, that's going to be the mother of my kids? No. And I know I'm joking around about that, but really that's what men really think of us when they see a woman just using foul language like crazy. And I'm telling you this based on experience. A lot of my friends will even tell you, I used to curse like a sailor. Like it was crazy. But thankfully, the Lord has worked in me in that area to not use foul language and to be a ladylike and be godly. And the benefit out of that, I'm just like, wow, not cursing is extremely classy. It is just so awesome to be so different from society, because society has this thing that they really have inputted for all of us to curse, and that is normal, and that is okay, and it is cool. And no, it's not. Especially for us ladies, we should not be cursing at all. Let's hold ourselves up high, be elegant, classy, and not use foul language. Especially if we're getting upset over something or we're really mad, let's try to just stay quiet if we have to, or use other words, but let's not use foul language, because that type of talk and behavior, you can easily scare a good man away. Good men don't like to be around a woman that trash talks and use foul language, and that's something that we really need to change. Alrighty ladies, so this is advice number 3, and that is the physical appearance. So what are we presenting? What's the message we're giving out there? Now, me personally, this is something that I am still working on. Thankfully, I have God helping me in this area, because it is extremely hard. I have always struggled in this area, and if you guys saw my past photos, you guys would be very disturbed. It is just very provocative and they're just very wrong. But thankfully, God has been working in me in that area, and there's still so much to improve. But I'm also trying to figure out my style and what I'm into, and how can I apply conservative and formal styles to my closet. So with that said, ladies, the way we dress is what we're going to attract. So if we're half naked and our boobs are out, our butt is out, everything is just out there, what do you think you're going to attract? You're going to attract a man that just wants you for that one night, that probably just wants you as a piece of meat whenever he pleases. And eventually, if you end up trying to create a relationship with him, he's going to end up cheating on you and disrespecting you. And I'm sorry to say this, but I'm telling you this based on my experience. When I used to dress like that and go out and about, like, I never had respect. Men would mistreat me. They wouldn't take me serious, and they just saw me as just any other girl. And I learned that the hard way, that it is better to dress classy. It is better to be conservative, because that leaves the mind guessing. It leaves that man room to imagine what it would look like, right? Let's be real, But when you're out there and it's just, you're half naked, he doesn't have to imagine. It's already out there. It's a show already. And he also looks at you when you're basically half naked. He looks at you and he's just like, well, I don't want to wife her up, and she looks easy, trashy, and desperate. And good men, they don't want to be with a woman that is desperate, that is just out there and looks easy. A good man wants to be with a woman who is conservative, very private, shows herself respect. That's what a good man wants to be with. Because with that said, you're giving a message, and that message is clear that, you know what, I am a lady, and you're not going to treat me the way you treat those girls. Because the way you dress, ladies, I know I'm getting wrapped up with this because this is so big right now. The way you dress, you're giving a message, not just to the men, but you're giving a message to society of what kind of person you are, and being half naked, it really does show that you are easy. It really just shows that you're just trying to give a show, and I understand that a lot of you guys have like celebrities and role models and these Instagram models that you guys look up to. I get it, but we can't follow their footsteps just because it's trending and, you show off the butt and the boobs. Like, it's not going to get you anywhere. It's going to get you a man that's going to disrespect you. He's going to take advantage of you and hurt you and break your heart over and over and over again. It does not get you anywhere. So to avoid a bad man, you have to change your wardrobe. You have to change your closet and see what is conservative and classy. So with that said, I am not saying for you to dress like a nun and be completely covered from the neck down to your toes. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is just keeping it classy, cover the cleavage, cover the legs, keep it professional. I guess that's the best way to put it, because I know everyone has different ways of how to apply their formal and professionalism to their style. So just keep it professional. How would you attend in front of your boss? You want to look presentable, and regardless of what type of events or parties or anywhere you go, you want to look presentable and classy. So with that said, ladies, good men are only attracted to conservative women. A woman that right away you look at her, she looks private, elegant, classy, and she looks like she's really hard to get, really hard. And men like the challenge. They like it. They might not say they do, but they really do. So that's one thing that we need to keep in mind, ladies, and we need to work on this together, because trust me, I am struggling in that area. So we need to work on this together and, figure out our style, what works with us, and just keep it conservative and just elegant and classy. Alrighty, ladies, so that is it for part 1, and stick around for part 2, a continuation of this series. So I am super excited because part 2 is going to get very juicy, and we'll be speaking about the men this time. We spoke about our flaws, but now it's time to speak about them. So stick around for that. And if you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe down below, please. Now it's time for me to just quit talking already. Please like it and subscribe down below. I would really, really appreciate it. And I want to thank everyone that has helped me help this channel and supported it. And I am just super grateful, because I don't think I got to celebrate with you guys of hitting 1,000 subscribers, which now I'm like 1,200 something subscribers. So thank you so much for this, guys. I love you guys so much. I am super grateful for the ones that have really believed in me and are continuing to pray for me, because I really need the prayer. I need people to help me and support me, and I am just super grateful for that. So thank you so much, and thank you so much for my new subscribers. God bless you for that. And I will be talking to you guys soon. I hope you guys have a wonderful, blessed day and a blessed week. God bless.